So I've been thinking a lot about what I wanted to talk about today, because this week I've kind of struggled my way through the week because my wisdom tooth is infected and just been feeling a little bit rubbish because of that. And so I've been thinking back and forth about stuff, and the way I've been feeling at the moment is actually just like God is with me, and I actually feel lifted even though I'm struggling and I wish this would just go away. I can see that God has been with me through all of it, through the fact that just a member of my own family struggled so much to get hold of their dentist, and the fact that I was able to call mine and get medicine and stuff pretty easily and stuff. I'm just so grateful, and I can just see that God is really with me and just helping me through. And something that comes to my mind a lot is the fact that we should be kind of looking at those difficult times, those trials, as a show of our faith. It says about perseverance, it shapes you, it helps you to grow, and that actually being tested and when things are not always going right, it's kind of a sign that you are trying to live your best for God. And I just want to encourage anyone who's going through rough times, or if you've been going through rough time after rough time, that these are times that are hard right now on earth, and mostly they're happening because you're trying to live your best way for God. And if you can keep persevering, you will get to the end and get to be in heaven and have just a wonderful eternity beyond this place here. And as I was sitting here thinking about what I wanted to film, I opened 2 Corinthians 4, and there's a few little verses I'm just going to pick out that I think really relate to just not giving up. In verse 6 it says, "For God, who said, 'Let the light shine out of the darkness,' made his light shine in our hearts to give us the light of the knowledge of God's glory displayed in the face of Christ." There is a lot of darkness. This world is full of darkness because there is, Satan's forces around, and there's always going to be that side of it where when you dedicate your life to Christ, Satan's powers are always going to be trying to pull you back to his way, because he doesn't want you to be that close with God. And there's always going to be darkness and dark times, but we are called to be the light and let our light shine. And I'm really feeling that God is shining his light on me in my dark time, and that enables me to hopefully shine light from my dark time into somebody else's dark time. That even when you face multiple issues, even if you have like lots of health problems, stuff like that, you can still see the light and you can still get to the other side, and God is helping you to get there. And then another verse that it says is at the end is so it's from verse 17, and it says, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary and what is unseen is eternal." It's basically saying that, we are going to go through troubles, but they're only momentary. In the great scheme of it, what we're doing by lifting God's name up and living for him is going to achieve us an eternity. Like I said, you're going to have a wonderful eternity in heaven with God, and that is what we need to fix our eyes on. And even in these dark and challenging times, even for me, when I'm just in pain and I can't concentrate and I feel rubbish, it's just focusing your mind on God, just saying a prayer to him and trying to remain in him, and don't let things like this get to you and start pulling you away from God. Help him to just push you forward and look at it as, okay, I'm going through this tough time, but it's because I'm really dedicated to my relationship with God, so I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going, and God will help you to see victory and to come out the other side. Yes, it's just a really short video today just because I'm not feeling too great, but I really hope that this encourages you, and that if you're going through a rough time, that the joy of God and his light will just come over you, enabling you to come out of that dark time just shining even brighter than you were to begin with. I hope that you have a really blessed day. Lots of love. Bye, guys.